In a world ruled by tradition and power, one woman dared to follow her heart. She wasn't born to be a queen, but she became the Queen of Hearts. Her name was Princess Diana, a woman whose beauty, kindness, and courage changed the face of royalty forever. Before we begin this emotional journey, make sure to subscribe to Lady Diana History for more stories about the woman who captured the world's heart. Diana Frances Spencer was born on July 1st, 1961, in Sandringham, England. She was the fourth of five children, born into British nobility but not into wealth. Her parents' divorce left a deep scar on her young heart. She was shy, quiet, and sensitive, yet full of dreams. As a child, Diana loved dancing and helping others. She once said, "I knew I was different. I wanted to do good." That spark, the compassion and kindness, would later make her the most loved woman in the world. It all began like a fairy tale. In 1977, Diana met Prince Charles, who was actually dating her sister at the time. But destiny had another plan. A few years later, the young kindergarten teacher caught the eye of the future king. The royal family saw her as perfect, young, pure, and graceful. And soon, the world witnessed the engagement that would make history. On February 24th, 1981, Charles announced his engagement to Lady Diana Spencer. Her shy smile and sapphire engagement ring became instant global icons. On July 29th, 1981, the world stopped to watch. Over 750 million people tuned in as Diana walked down the aisle of St. Paul's Cathedral in a dazzling ivory gown with a 25-foot train. It was called the wedding of the century. As she said, "I do," the world believed in a royal fairy tale. But behind that tiara, Diana already felt the heavy burden of royal life. She was only 20 years old and about to face a world of cameras, critics, and cold palace walls. Fairy tales fade fast. Soon after the wedding, Diana realized she wasn't just marrying a man, she was marrying an institution. Prince Charles's long-term relationship with Camilla Parker Bowles became a painful truth Diana couldn't escape. She once confessed in an interview, "There were three of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded." Loneliness, heartbreak, and the pressure of royal expectations began to break her from within. Yet, even in her pain, she found strength in her children. When Prince William was born in 1982 and later Prince Harry in 1984, Diana devoted herself to them completely. She wanted her sons to know real life, not just royal life. She took them to amusement parks, schools, hospitals, even McDonald's. She broke royal traditions, hugged children with AIDS, and comforted the poor and the sick. Her warmth touched millions, and the world saw her not as a princess, but as a mother of humanity. By the 1990s, Diana had become the most photographed woman in the world. Fashion designers adored her, magazines couldn't get enough of her, and crowds screamed her name wherever she went. Yet behind the fame, she fought her own battles: depression, betrayal, and isolation. In 1992, her separation from Prince Charles became public. In 1996, they divorced, ending a royal marriage but freeing a powerful woman. After the divorce, Diana used her voice like never before. She campaigned against landmines, supported children's hospitals, and became a global humanitarian symbol. Free from royal control, Diana began living life on her own terms. She found new love and new freedom, but she was still followed by the press everywhere she went. She once said, "If men had to bear children, they'd only ever have one. Her honesty, humor, and compassion made people love her even more. She was no longer just a princess, she was a legend in her own right. August 31st, 1997, Paris. A car speeds through a tunnel, chased by paparazzi. Moments later, the world loses its brightest star. Princess Diana, aged only 36, was gone. Her death shook the entire world. People cried in every corner of the globe. Flowers filled London's streets, millions of them. For many, it felt like losing a family member. Though Diana is gone, her legacy shines brighter than ever. Her sons, Prince William and Prince Harry, carry her compassion and her strength. Her influence changed how the royal family interacts with the public. She taught the world that kindness is power, that love is louder than tradition, and that one heart can truly change history. She may have left the palace, but she never left the people, because Princess Diana will forever be the people's princess.